Hi, welcome to 160 Wingmill Road in Sandy Springs. Let me show you around. If you are in the market to purchase a new home, here are some things that you should look for. Number one is what kind of shingles are on the roof. These happen to be architectural shingles, which are the very best. Another thing I'd like to point out, it is a really good thing if your home has gutter guards, like this one does. You always want to make sure that your gutters are cleaned so that the water can flow effortlessly out and away from your foundation. Remember, water is your home's worst enemy. What I like about this one is the landscape is already in place, so you don't have to do anything, just maintain it or pay someone to maintain it. So what I like about this foyer is that it's very spacious. When you walk in, you don't feel claustrophobic. It has a very light and airy feel. And another tip I want to point out is when you're home shopping, it's always nice to have a coat closet, because where are you going to put all those winter coats or when you have guests? So here we are in the dining room. Now, don't let a bold color of paint scare you, because that is the easiest thing for you to fix. I personally love this blue color, but if it's not your thing, don't let it be the determining factor of whether you buy a home or not. Everybody knows that kitchens and bathrooms sell homes, so really take a good look at the kitchen when you're house shopping. One thing I really like about this home is that they have spared no expense on the appliances. These are all high-end Thermador appliances. Look at the size of this refrigerator. I'm 5'6" and it is well over my head. So again, quality. They have a gas Thermador range or cooktop, matching hood. They have new countertops here, and also they have the drawer microwave, which is very much trending these days. It's super cool. Let me show you. Pops open like this, and you put your food down in there. Maybe you've seen it before, but if not, hey, you learn something new every day. Something else I really like that this home has are these spice racks. As you can see, pretty cool. When you are cooking, they're all there at your fingertips. Another thing I wanted to point out are light fixtures. Now, I personally love these light fixtures, but if they're too contemporary for you, don't let that be the determining factor of whether you purchase a home or not, because you can find your dream light fixtures online and they're very easy to install. Something I wanted to point out about this amazing living room are the high ceilings. Beautiful. You can have the tallest Christmas tree that you ever thought you'd ever want to own. This fireplace happens to be a wood-burning fireplace. So that's a question that you can ask when you are home shopping. Is it a gas fireplace with ceramic logs, or is it a gas starter with wood burning? Find out the answers to those questions. And honestly, this one used to be gas, it got converted to wood. So if there's a home that you like and the fireplace is opposite, don't let that scare you. You can change it. A great feature of this home is called a guest ensuite. If you have out-of-town company, there's a bedroom here large enough for a king-size bed and a full bathroom here, so they can have total privacy while they're visiting you. Another fine feature of this magnificent home is that there is an office right off the main entrance. So if you work from home, you can shut those doors and shut these doors and have total privacy when you're working. And notice these gorgeous wood stairs. And then welcome to the primary bedroom, which is very important to buyers. I'd like to point out the gorgeous tray ceilings that you have in this primary bedroom. I'd also like to point out how large it is. This bed could be a California king and you would still have room and you would not feel like it was too big. Over here, you have plenty of room for a couch, coffee table, some chairs, and you have a fireplace and a gorgeous view of trees. What I love about this house also is that if someone's in the bathroom, you can shut these double doors for total privacy. And then if you want to go in there, it's just such a grand entrance. We have a his closet and a her closet. Then when you walk in here, you see the gorgeous natural light coming through the skylights and the very big window overlooking the trees. This happens to be a 2-person Kohler jetted tub for you to enjoy. And what I love about this kind of tub is that I can put my book, my tea, my whatever, Epsom salts, all my things around the edge. I do love a freestanding tub, but I much prefer this kind because you can put all your stuff. I'm a bath person. You may be a shower person. I love my bath. This is called a toilet closet where total privacy when you have to use it. Another fabulous thing about this home, buyers always be looking for storage because we have a lot of stuff. And this one has not only hanging space, shelving, and it even has a laundry chute making the area easy to put your clothes down and get them washed. And you know, when you're shopping for a home, you want to have a lot of counter space for your stuff. So what I love about this one is, here's where this is the one I would choose because it has the most space and drawers. But the other person also has doors and drawers and countertop area for their things. So that's very important when you're shopping for a home. Now this shower, I have never seen one like it. It's called a glassless shower because it is so large that when you're showering, the water just stays in here and does not escape. So notice the double shower heads with each one having its own wand and shelving. And also for when you shave your legs, you have the little shelf to do so. Okay, so now we're looking at the extra bedrooms that are upstairs. What I really like about this one is it's a nice big square. It'll be very easy to place the bed, the nightstand, the desk, all the things. Lots of natural light coming in. There's a fan for those hot Atlanta nights. And what I really love too is this little Jack and Jill bathroom. So this person would have their own sink, doors and drawers, their own closet, and then it leads into the shared toilet, shared tub, which happens to be a Mendota tub that is extra long, extra wide. It is luxurious for soaking. Then there's an extra vanity over here, a little larger. Lots of towel racks for all the towels. And it leads right into the other bedroom. I didn't say this, it's called the Jack and Jill. It's a really nice setup for kids. Again, this is just another view of the very spacious, elegant foyer. I did want to point out this beautiful sunroom. It's a nice feature for a home because you want to have a place to have your morning coffee. And in this home, they put in a new slate floor and a gorgeous cedar ceiling. And these gorgeous double doors lead out to an enormous deck where you can enjoy all of nature. And I have been on this deck for a dinner party. They had a nice long table. We had about 20 people here and we had dinner under the stars. And this could be your home. Well, thank you for joining me on this tour of 160 Windmill Road in Sandy Springs. Notice also the gorgeous dogwood, the beautiful blue skies. You need to move to Atlanta. I don't know where you're watching this from, but you need to move to Atlanta and this is the house for you. Again, thank you for spending time with me and we'll see you again soon.